And welcome back to the final segment of the Big Hit. We like to call this one Rapid Fire. Today, it's going to be a little NFL pick'em. I'm joined in the middle by Bree Spitzer, and on the end, Darla Owens. And ladies, we got some games to preview. Let's dive right on in and get on into it. First game I wanted you two to preview is the Steelers at the Giants. Steelers coming off that win against the Redskins. Giants narrowly hanging on against Dallas last week. Darla, start down with you. Who do you got winning this game and why?
I actually think this will be one of the most exciting games of the weekend because it has some of the best quarterbacks with Roethlisberger and Manning. However, I do have the Giants pulling out on this one. The Steelers will have trouble with the Giants' wide receivers, and the Giants' Jason Paul, Pierre Paul, and Chris Candy will drive Ben out of the pocket and force turnovers, and I think that'll be the deciding factor of the game, so I have the Giants winning this one.
I actually agree with you, too. I know a lot of people are going to think Steelers after their game and their wonderful performance against the Redskins, but I feel what makes the Giants special is they know how to win games, which is key.
It's very true.
Exactly. Yeah, they Eli Manning is was his 25th career win as a fourth quarter he's a comeback. Yeah. And I think that's going to be key because they know how to win the games, which the Steelers, they have good games and bad games, but it's not always consistent.
Well, it's also a home game for the Giants, so that's
exactly,
definitely
and
a
that's
helping
huge.
factor.
Yeah, definitely. So
Well, I don't know how much it's going to help them. Again, the Steelers had a good game against
it definitely will be close.
Against the Redskins, definitely be close. Expect Dwyer to have another big rushing game, just my opinion. The minibus rolls through New York, continues the winning streak for the Steelers. Next game, the Philadelphia Eagles at New Orleans in the Superdome. Who do you got and why?
I actually have the Saints winning. Both of them are having a rough season, and the only thing is the Saints are in desperation mode. They really have to click on, and I think they'll click on the offense, and that'll be what'll win them the game. Vic will also make a very late mistake in the fourth quarter, and that'll cost them the entire game. So I'm gonna go with that as a prediction.
I feel like I'm picking the Eagles for the same exact reason. This is the make it or break it time, especially with all the controversy of Andy Reid losing his job. And Michael Vick too. They're trying to think of changing quarterbacks, but when you invest so much money in a quarterback, you need to play him. And Andy Reid has been making bad calls, firing the 12th ranked defensive coordinator 2 weeks ago. I mean, I don't know what is going on, but this Eagles need to get their fans rallied.
Well, and they have Matt Forte, so why not, put him in just to try him? He did good against the New York Jets in the preseason, so why not try? Because Vic is doing pretty bad this year.
I know, but I mean, they need to do something, and now's the game to prove it. Because the Saints are in a similar situation as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think we'll quite see Nick Foles just yet for the Eagles, but
definitely will be soon. I feel
definitely
if he doesn't pull it together.
I got to go New Orleans, though. They've got something to play for, high-powered offense. But the way the Eagles' defense has been, not a good. And I like the Eagles, but again, New Orleans is winning this one. Let's move it along here. We got Tampa Bay at Oakland. Again, who you got and why?
I actually have Tampa Bay winning. It'll be a very close game. Both quarterbacks are actually doing really well, and I know Anthony Shearer is hating me right now because we both have Oakland winning their division. But this game, I'm actually choosing Tampa. Carson Palmer and Josh Freeman will both have fabulous games, so I'll just pull out with Tampa on this one.
Yeah, he threw for 262 yards last game. He was doing phenomenal. But both teams are coming out with the same record, so it'll definitely be close.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Bucs on this one. After Doug Martin's performance, first-round pick from Boise State. He's
definitely showing his worth as a rookie.
Exactly, he totally is, and he broke records for having more than 135 rushing yards and more than 75 receiving yards. That's the first time in Buccaneer history. So
yeah, so second straight win. I'll go with Tampa.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's keep moving along. Carolina at Washington.
This will actually be a surprise game. I'm actually going to go with Carolina on this one just because with the Steelers playing Washington last week, the Washington's offense got exposed, and RG3 will still have a great game, but Cam Newton, I think, will have a better one. So I'm going to go with Carolina on this one.
I'm going to have to disagree. I feel RG3 is looking to recover from last week. He was doing good all season, and he was shut down by the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking to regain. He only was 16 for 34 with 177 yards passing, which is way lower than his previous record. So I'm going to go for the Redskins.
All right.
Chalk it up, Redskins. That's all I'm going to say. Buffalo at Houston. Houston, again, they're having a good season this year, but Buffalo, hey, you never know. What do you think happens?
They're both coming off a bye week, but I think it's kind of a no-brainer. Houston is going to win this one. Houston has a ground game and a defensive line that'll definitely give the Bills a lot of trouble. And I just think it's an easy game for Houston.
I think it's pretty much a giveaway. The only hope for the Bills is if Mario Williams comes ready to play. He's coming back to his previous place of employment, so maybe that'll be a push for the Bills to win. But
Maybe.
I'm going to go with the odds and say the Texans.
Texans, all right. We got Miami, Indianapolis up next.
All right. Miami is actually, I think they're a very underrated team, but especially after destroying the Jets last week.
They never get any credit.
Yeah, they never do. But Ryan Tannehill may or may not play this week. But Matt Moore is still good. But I actually have Indianapolis winning this one just because the Colts have a better offense, even though the Dolphins have a better defense. But either way, I think the Colts will come back because Luck comes back in the fourth quarter. He's good with his comeback, so I'm going to go with the Colts on this one.
I'm going to disagree with you again and go with the Dolphins. It'll be a close game no matter what, and they definitely need to watch out for Luck. But 30-9, a win against the Jets, that's huge. So their morale is definitely going to be up.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be tough, though, since it's home for the Colts. But
and Miami's doing so good, it could go either way.
Exactly.
All right. Last game, Denver at Cincinnati.
Well, Cincinnati lost against the Browns, so I really have no credibility for Cincinnati. So I'm going to go with Denver. And because Denver has Peyton Manning, which is one of the best quarterbacks, and he's having a really great season nonetheless. So I'm going to go with Denver on this one.
Same exact reason. Peyton Manning is just blowing me away. He has 305 yards last game with 3 touchdowns. And overall, last game, the team had 530 yards, which is a season high for them. And I feel like they're going to keep the streak going.
I completely agree.
For sure.
Clean sweep. Broncos. Put it down in the books. I don't know. Put it down whatever you put it in. But you know what? That does it for this episode of The Big Hit. Make sure you catch us every Wednesday through Friday, 10 p.m., the one and only IEP TV. You missed any previous shows? Check us out on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Also, check out the brand new Facebook page. Well, that's enough for us. That's enough for the vlogs.